Hi, welcome back, Aurum here. Today, finally, we're gonna start our playthrough of Genshin Impact version Luna Inc. Sunny Summer Fontinalia. Yes, whew, after the whole backlog, finally, I can come back. So yeah, by the way, before we begin, this is part 2, and I think since last patch, I readjust how I do the playthrough. For part 1, there's the usual stuff. For part 2, however, because that is the beginning of a long story playthrough for that patch, meaning that instead of doing the story, I will do different thing. You can check the thumbnail. Actually, thumbnail probably telling you guys what I'm gonna do in part 2. So yes, let's see. But at the time of this recording, this is 24 days after the update. Yes, it's been more than 3 weeks since the update. The banner already changed. I will purple Columbina copy at the end of the patch. Because again, I need to explore first. Yes. And I don't think I explore anything. I mean, I don't do anything between the playthrough of Luna 7 and Luna 8, the beginning of Luna 8, because yeah, I just doing daily and do the stuff. And I think endgame attempt, I do endgame attempt a few days ago. Anyway, so before we begin in this video, a few things I will do. First, I will showing you guys the full reaction of Drip Market for Alyosha and what her name again? Swan. I forget her name. As you can see in the gallery, that will be the Drip Market full reaction. And followed by a Twitter post reading. Yes, this is something I start recently on my other playthrough. So there will be 2 times I will do Twitter post reading every single patch. The first time will be when I start the playthrough, and the second time after I watch live stream reaction part 2. So yeah, there's 2 occasions I will watch, because sometimes they post something on Twitter, which technically they also post on HoYoLab, which I never check HoYoLab beside for daily login stuff, which technically is not really necessary, but you know, they do sometimes post something on the thing, the thing YouTube post, community post, but it's not complete compared to the one they post on Twitter. So that's why I do this segment moving forward 2 times every patch. It's also something they always post this birthday dialogue, not dialogue, but description on Twitter and also YouTube, I guess, which I never read, by the way, because since last patch, I think I start doing not email, in-game mail, birthday reading. That's why I also gonna read that one, the one on Twitter, because I think it's different, the one on Twitter and the one, yes, but I only will watch from the last time. So for example, the last video, the last I saw, the last time I checked Twitter was the remarket, which means I will check every single post they post from the drip market of Alyosha and I forgot her name, up until the recently, except for if they're showing, they usually also show the video they're gonna release, or they also, the video they release on YouTube, which probably kind of like spoiler, because again, those videos sometimes character trailer on and such, and also story thing. I would scroll down immediately if I saw that, considering I never use Twitter, so except for the market. That's why maybe this option to didn't automatically play the video. That I will see. Anyway, that's the second thing. The third thing is my note. Yes, I will check my note, what I write down during the playthrough, or maybe when I remember something on my own time when I do daily. After that, I will do achievement reading. as usual. That one is something I do every single time. After that, we're gonna read the relic. Yes, the 2 relic that was released technically in Luna 6. I will read it right now before doing this, because again, one of them probably related to Snezhnaya, one of them probably related to Sandrone. That's why we're gonna do the Sandrone stuff in this patch, so it's good for reading that thing right now. After that, if I still have time, I will do weekly, yes, as usual. Sandy Chronicle. Because I haven't done, well, the last time I did Sandy Chronicle was the one where I start the, if I remember, the Luna 7 Archon quest. And beside that, I also have 2 more weekly for the Witch Lodge thing, the Nicole stuff. So we're gonna see the 3rd one now, and that's it. The in-game drip market. Oh no, I think I will also check in-game mail as well. I think I do that after I do achievement reading. So this video will be longer than usual again, but none of it related to the actual story, which I'm gonna start next video. So yeah, yep, let's begin and log in. Actually, let's do the market. Yes. Why am I logging? Well, using my favorite soundtrack, I guess. Let's go to Doin Winery for Drip Market reading and Twitter post reading as well. Drip Market full reaction that passed me already done. So yeah, let's teleport to my best soundtrack. I still think this is my favorite soundtrack, Doin Winery. Both during day and during night, I think. The third one probably Dragon Spine. Let's go there first. But if I don't, wait a second, if I do this, the character will talk. So it's kinda, maybe I should, if I do this. Do we have soundtrack? Let me turn up the volume. Yes, they still. Let's stay on this screen, because the character usually talk if I do it on the... Anyway, let's begin with, so you can see there, July 4th, I think that's the day, or maybe the day after they reveal her. Why I forget the name? Anyway, we will see her. Pass me, begin drip market. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to... Yes, the volume. Retry. Hour ago, the drip market, a new character. Hour ago, the drip market, a new character for a 7.0. Let's check them out. I think, if I remember, I see a glimpse of it. I think it was the swan thing. Oh, well, it's a gun. Okay, let's see. Who is this? Alyosha. Yes, I just check this on the season 7 character reveal. So, Alyosha. Let's read the description here. Some ailment cannot be cured by goodwill alone. We all know that, living on this land as we do, but his passion really can melt the snow that has settled in people's heart. Odette. And I believe Odette, the swan princess looking thing, is the next character. I mean, the same character that released in 7.0, but let's see. Alyosha. So, Vision, Electro,
Winter Hunter, title, Swift Striding Hound, constellation, Canis, okay, dog, I mean, I can see a dog there, Canis Borzoides. Let's see, I can assume he's a 4-star. This is the one, I think this is the one we saw. So they released that video in, I believe, Luna 7 stream, and I think the one with the hood, is it him or someone else, or maybe another Fae? I don't think he is a Fae, but
Interjection is yes, it's the one I saw in the, with the hood. And if I remember during that video, not during the end part where we saw the gun thing, Trailblazer, I mean Traveler, why am I saying Trailblazer? Traveler. If you check the YouTube channel, they have the thumbnail, Aether, I guess. In that video, we saw him, and I think his weapon is a spear, not a gun. I mean, there's no gun. Kind of remind me of Severus, which also the same spear, but then she has, gun. Moving on.
interesting. I mean, the whole Snezhnaya attire, I guess, for the time being. Alyosha. We still don't know who the VA is, I think. Like, they don't really saying the VA for every single Snezhnaya character compared to when we go to Cry back then.
No, they show I think at the time of this thing, I didn't check the JP version of Genshin Impact, but I believe they actually show the VA. So it's something that I remember last year when they post the character portrait, with the name. I don't remember if they showing the VA or not, but I think they did. But this year somehow they don't. Usually they show the English and Japanese one, I think, on the English side. But this time they're not even showing the English VA as well. I don't think so. During when I react to the character for 7.0, so but I have a mistake there. We'll talk about this in the next video about the Japanese VA again because I play in using JP dub. That's why something I talked about last time, which is wrong information. I think we'll talk about that in next video when I begin the story. Moving on.
Unless I'm mistaken. Alyosha, Shift Trading Hound, Winter Hunter. Winter Hunter again. As anyone in the I cannot say that. Stratomorons about Alyosha, and you will find most folk are more than happy to share a few stories about the lad. He's an exceptional hunter, good nose as keen as any of his hound, and he can attack. He can actually track down a rabbit in this miserable weather. More than that, if you ever saw her raise that rifle of his, you will swear he belonged to a armory,
I keep
to the armory palace. Armory palace.
his. Anyway,
Interesting.
ignore me that.
Oh, pull the other one.
I'll talk about
Why
that
on earth
before.
would anyone from the armory palace leave all the way out here? Just think about the distance. Think of the distance. I'm not making it up. It literally watch him pull someone right out of a monster clutches. Boom! Before I could even cover my ear, the beast staggered and crashed to the ground. By all accounts, everyone agree he's a fine lad, earnest, brave, and kind-hearted. But wait, you haven't forgotten how merciless this giant snowflake can be, have you? One walk into the forest is all it takes to understand how precious warmth truly is. The wind is cruel, a vine grinding down everything in it touch. And the snow pour out its unyielding malice upon the world. And worse still, it demands the heat that very life of the living aspirant for crossing it. I wonder if we will have this mechanic again, just like a dragon spine. That's dangerous. I mean, sometimes people forget to heal or check I don't know, we will see. At least back then in 1.1, this was a long time ago. Anyway, if there were any other way, no one would choose to stay in this freezing hell. But Alyosha, That's how you said his name, Alyosha or Alyosha or Alyosha anyway. Step into the freezing wild time and time again, stacking his life to bring home food and to bring home hope. He raised his rifle, pointing it at the prey in front of him, though his enemy, his true enemy, will always be the bitter frost itself. With a wolf. I wonder how, again, we don't have rifle, so it is similar to Severus, where, so I don't know what kind of weapon he wield again, but he will use a rifle, and this rifle remind me of Springfield. Anyway, I don't know. Electro though, which is interesting, Electro, because we know we have this new elementing reaction, which mean is he gonna be those kind of thing? I mean, I don't know if he a 4-star. I don't think so. He probably the one who receiving the end of the buff, not the one who providing the buff, like Sandrone for the cryo one. So just like I know is receiving the buff, but I don't think, do we have something similar to Notcra where if you put party member from the same region, like I don't know, we'll see. We don't know anything about Snezhnaya. Well, I don't. Maybe some people does, but not me. Is that all of him is Odette? Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else before after that? Nope, just Odette. So yeah, that's it for Alyosha. And I believe they will reveal one more, depending on if Alyosha is a 4-star or a 5-star. We don't have the animation, and maybe I should check the thing. They usually post something like this in YouTube as well. If that the case, if the animation, I mean the character move, I believe it will be, I mean, no, is that Genshin? I don't remember. Anyway,
Yes, that's not Genshin, that's Zone Zero. Anyway, moving on.
that's all for Alyosha. See you in the next character, Black Market, which is
Yep. Now, yes, the next one is Odette. And also, I say something wrong when I talk about Odette. We will see when I talk about that during this video. I mean, this trip market.
and now the next character, yes, Odette. So this is the one we saw, the one who using the knife, the assassin. But I think she based on Swan Princess, which is that thing that play Swan Princess Odette. The name is very much the same. Ooh, what's that? Anyway, let's see. So I don't know if again. I'll talk about this later. She danced and danced. The gaze and heart of the all follow her every graceful motion, only to fall as the curtain draw close. But Odette, oh Odette, Odette of Snezhnograd, Odette of the Korolevsky troop, Odette who belonged not to herself. Does your heart yearn to be at the center of attention, or to dance alone in the snowy plain? A song drifting from Vodyanitsa room. So yeah, Odette is part of Korolevsky troop alongside Vodyanitsa. I assume, no, in the PV we saw them together. I mean, in the first scene is the thing Vodyanitsa, and the next one is Odette. But then we also see Alyosha there, which I guess, I mean, he a hunter. Anyway, name Odette, swirling, snow swirling. Oh, another stellar linchpin. What? Okay, so stellar linchpin is not unique. What? But then again, didn't Alain, again, I haven't done the story, so we assume, well, I assume, stellar linchpin is the gift uh, from Alain to Sandrone. Now that I know that stellar linchpin is not unique to Sandrone, it's interesting. I guess, okay, this is just proving one thing. So the stellar linchpin character will be the one that providing that stellar conducting. Considering we have on-field stellar conduct, which is Sandrone for now, Odette probably an off-field one. So for those who have Sino and Tesli and maybe another on-field in the future, this will be the character you need for those. Interesting. Prima ballerina of the Koronevsky's troupe, Cygnus Olors. Cygnus. Anyway, yes, of course, the design is very much a swan princess. It's very obvious, and I saw cryo, right? Okay, interesting. This is pretty much, yes, a swan. A ballerina, I guess. Doesn't see anything. It was very much that. But yeah, stellar linspin is not unique. Okay, never mind then. Bye-bye. C2 Sandrone. C1 is enough. Well, I already pulled for her anyway. Let's see another description here. Swirling snow. So maybe again, this is another cryo. We have. I think we will have a stellar linspin electro version. Probably. I don't know who gonna have that. I don't think Saritsa. Saritsa is again. I don't think. This is my guess. I don't think stellar conduct is the.
Why am I saying Salitsa? Salitsa is obviously cryo, not electro, but anyway, what I mean is, Salitsa will not have stellar linspin, she probably have Gnosis, obviously, right? Anyway.
Only thing they got buff. Well, I'm talking about something else. Let's focus on the character, shall we? In Snezhnaya, the land of frost and ice is often take quite a bit of persuasion to get someone to go to the opera house or theater. Again, do we have this dragon spine mechanic when we outside? Oh, hopefully not. At least not as fast as dragon spine building up that cold bar. Anyway, on the bitterly cold day, most would rather stay by the hearth than drive across the snow just to catch a performance. Many, however, make an exception for Odette, a ballet performance. Whenever her name appears on a show publicity poster, the lines start forming at the ticket window. Those standing patiently in line are not there because of her sweet smile, for she almost never smiles at the audience. Interesting. I mean, she doesn't smile there. Nor are they drawn by anyone in her manner. Once the curtain falls, she does not remain on stage for even a second longer. Instead, they have come for the dance performance itself. The instant Odette rise to the tip of her toes, even Cinderella howling wind seemed to fall still. Every step she takes is so precise. It takes the breath away from everyone in the theater. To her fan, that cold demeanor of her only make her more alluring. This young lady who had captivated so many on stage is also a member of the Fatui. Is this why we have seen, in that VV of the Snezhnaya thing, we saw her with a knife? What? A member of a Fatui? In this image, isn't really showing any. I guess she's just a normal member, not like again. This is the first time I think we have Fatui member that are not Harbinger.
Wrong. I forgot. So when I do this reaction, I don't remember. Yes, we do have another. In fact, we have 3 non-Harbinger Fatui member in our playable cast, which is, yes, from the House of Heart. Technically, they are Fatui, right? Lynette, Tine, and Remine. So, yeah, I forgot about them. I forgotten about them. But yes, they're technically Fatui. Anyway, moving on.
First time. Gonna be the first one.
Nope.
Today I divide between the troop and the Fatui. I guess again, Fatui is a legitimate organization, so it's not like they're hiding their identity or something. So I guess, hey, I'm Fatui. Oh, okay, thank you. I don't think anyone did. Anyone care? It's nice. I don't think so, right? About Fatui, we don't know yet. Again, where is it? Her day are divided between the troop and the Fatui. Her dance practice began in the early morning, while her training with Fatui will stretch late into the night. Her own practice and urgent mission will fill whatever time that remains. In the practice room, she scratched to her limit before rising into dance. At the training ground, she swiftly moved on to her next task after bringing down her opponent. Day after day, she continued like the dancer of the music box. The dancer of the music box. This is, usually have ballerina in the music box. If you know, you know. I mean, it was very obvious. Music box default usually a ballerina moving around, not moving around, you know, rotating. Touring without end, as though she never tired. She never tires. Tires? How do you say that? As though she never need rest. A friend once asked her, "Don't you ever get tired going back and forth like that between ballerina performance and the VIII?" There's a loud bike outside. Odette cook. Odette what? Odette cocked her head in response, seemingly in thought. Then she gave her answer, one that could not be any plainer. Again, that loud bike outside. But I'm already used to it. I mean, I guess. So yes, a fatui, and also I don't remember the name, the truth. Korolevsky, truth. Korolevsky, yep, okay. No wonder she has this assassin vibe. I mean, in that scene, because she fatui. Why did fatui need to be? I mean, we have Victor, who currently is still in Sumeru. At least my Victor, the one on my uh, game, is still in Sumeru. I don't think I need maybe the continuation of that. I don't know. Is Victor will be in Sumeru forever? Anyway, that's all. So yeah, I believe depending on if ad Al what her name? I mean his name. Alyosha is a 4 star or 5 star. Or that there will be one more character they will release maybe today, I think.
The thing I talk about this is just about my character pool, Sandorne and stuff, so it's not important. But yes, there's not really a character after Alyosha reveal. So are you saying Alyosha is a 5 star alongside Odette? Unless, again, I don't know, I feel like Alyosha a 4 star. I don't know why. That's just my feeling. So basically, 7.0 will be one new 5 star, which is, I mean, fine. Genshin has mostly one character, then two 5 star per patch. Normally, right? If you count, we have in Luna 1 we have two. Luna 2 we have okay, two as well, I guess. Luna 3 we have one. No, we have two. No. Luna 3 we have. I don't remember. Either way, if I remember, we mostly have one new 5 star per patch, then two, unless I'm mistaken. Again, I don't remember, but again, I mean, the last few patch we have. No, we have two character last few patch before Sandrone. Anyway, I don't know. It's back and forth, but then again, I don't know. So yeah, I don't know if Aljasa is a 4 star or 5 star. Could be. I don't know. The design feel like a 4 star. The detail compared to Lohen, for example. So yeah, I don't know. So that's all for trade market reading full version of the soundtrack. Go on. I don't feel any soundtrack. Maybe I should move to the daytime. Did they actually repeat the soundtrack, or I don't remember. I think they do, right? Unless during the day. Anyway, next segment, which is Twitter post reading. So yeah, let's just scroll down so fast that I can barely see the old post. I mean the latest one. Ignore everything. Thankfully it's loading. Connection is saving me this time around. So let's go to that the market reading. I think this is the one. Okay, so it's not really that long then. Let's waiting for the reload to begin because I wanna see. So yeah, this is the first post I wanna see. Welcome home, Sandrone. Yes, it's not really a spoiler. Yes, I know. Sandrone will be back. I mean, obviously, I pulled for her. We saw her in the screen on the live stream reaction. I just don't know how she come back. We will see that in the story. So let's read this one. Hello, traveler. Having experienced so much from her journey, to her brain. Yeah, I don't know her journey, so let's read this. Hopefully, not spoil anything. What's this? Sandrone. Cheers. I wanna full screen like this. Huh, where do you learn that? It's not even close to property party manner. Is that wrong? Just want to welcome you back. Chill. Alright. Chill. Well, you look at her face. Is this? Okay, we all chill. Welcome home, including Arlequin, of course. You really. That's very so. Okay, that's just simple. Okay. Next, we have. Yes, Barbara birthday. I will read as well the in-game one after this post, actually, immediately. Happy birthday, Barbara. Technically, 19 days has passed since her birthday. So since the weather is so good, I decided to bring this little duckling along with me to the beach to soak up with some sun. Okay? Look, I even drew a picture of my big
そろ
sister
そ
in
ろ
the
お茶会で
sun.
も開
Yes,
こうかし
Jean.
ら。
Can you tell
みんな空
what
いて
that
いると
is?
いいのだけれど。
So it looked like I will need on my drawing skill. I will ask Clay for tips next time. Remember, even if you have a lot on your plate, you have to take a break every now and then. Get out there and listen to the sound of the wave. Feel the sea breeze and enjoy the beauty of nature. Okay, again, this is our first character with summer skin back then, free summer skin. And what's this? Spoiler, maybe? Spoiler, I guess. Spoiler, skip. Yes. Cafe birthday, 5 days after Barbara. After that major incident last time, this is the Dark Conquest Act 9 and Act 10, the Welkin Moon thing. We took the chance, we're restoring the house, got to all the book and the quiet ornament, everything has been returned to its proper place now. Today is only a thorough cleaning, but with art is nice, it's a good day for it. Are you asking about Merak? Is taken a bit of interest in tidying things up totally and even come to help from time to time. I think I mistaken something. Remember about the character we saw, Ben, the one with Jet? I still don't know what Ben is, by the way. Again, I haven't done that continuation of Golden Slumber. But if I remember, the one who was kind of like a pet or someone close as to King Disred was, I believe it was Merak. Yeah, I think Merak was the one. Not Ben, Merak. During that one, but then again, it's not really in the story in the game because it's a limited time event, the one where we learn about Layla heritage and also Zandik back then. That's the one where we learn about Merak as well, I think. Anyway, let's continue. Where was it? I always check everything over again at the end anyway, so don't worry. It won't cause any trouble. People get passing interest like that from time to time too. They usually don't last long enough to justify signing up for a proper class. But learning a little on your own is just about right. For instance, all these are all hobby book I bought, an introduction to coffee machine, okay, an illustrated guide to modern Feathercraft. What you gonna anyway? And this oil painting is decorative ornament. When you look at all them together, it's hard not to feel something. Real time really does have a form, and yet it remains formless. Okay. Happy birthday, coffee. Skip, spoiler. Skip. What's this? I think this is the device update, which I think our device, at least my phone, is able to hold the Genshin still. Happy birthday, Kujusara, which is 6 day after coffee. You seem surprised. Did you not expect me to
ま
prepare my
たス
own
ネ
meal?
ージナヤパレスに戻れってお達し。
Nestlé Palace? What do you mean, Sandrine? Anyway, you seem surprised. Did you not expect me to prepare my own meal? My duty with the Shogunate leave me little time for such thing. Given that, I suppose your reaction is understandable. Even so, on the rare occasion when I have time to spare, I find cooking rather enjoyable. Yes, you can cook. It offers a welcome taste of ordinary life. Would you not agree? It is nothing special, only a few simple home-cooked dish. Still, if you don't mind, please sit and join me. Who do you talk with? That's a full meal. What do you call it in Japanese? I don't remember. Teisha? No, it's not. I forgot. The morning meal, full meal. There's a unique name for that. Anyway, Kujusara. Hey, we haven't seen Inazuma event for a while. When are we gonna get? Ignore the Phantasmal Pal because that's not really about Inazuma cast. More like Little Witch, which is technically, Yes, Ali said, you join the witch, you join the witch. Anyway, for Klee, of course, this is nothing. And Hu Tao, a day after. Happy birthday, Hu Tao. Shh, quiet now. I'm in the middle of creating a masterpiece. Take a look at the ghost in this. What ghost in this lantern? Left like, isn't it? What ghost? Oh, that's the the drawing. You? Why? It might float right off the lantern at any moment. And with the moonlight just right tonight, perhaps we should ascend it up together and see who we can frighten. Okay. I'm joking, of course. A work of such artistic value ought to remain with its creator as a keepsake. So if you don't really like it that much, I suppose I could part with it. I think they're talking to the player. Not Aether, the player, I think. Maybe it is the Aether, I don't know. I feel like it's more like it. This one at least more like the player. The one in game, that's probably Aether. Aether or Lumin, depending on who you chose. Next, we have, yep, the banner already up. And of course, the character thing. This is the Anime Expo, Oyo Fest, Columbina and Raiden Shogun, and child birthday 5 days ago. There you are, comrade. Okay, so I guess this is talk about Aether, not player. I know you come to see me off. What do you mean, see you off? Where are you going? Come to think of it, I've been away from home for quite a while. You're gonna go back to Senesnaya, okay? Wait, what? Last time we saw Child was technically not us, but he was with Arlecchino, evacuating people to Senesnaya from the northern island of Nordgrai. So, I don't know. Anyway, by now, Teucer and the other must be wondering what's taking their big brother so long. Once I'm home, I can finally finish telling Teucer to ghost story I promised him. I don't remember about ghost story. Then, the next time we visit, he can tell you. Yeah, technically we're gonna visit. Yeah, we're gonna see Teucer again. And the other sibling, maybe. He can tell them to you himself. Anyway, no need to worry about me bearing any surprise. We should be seeing each other again very soon, right? Indeed. Very soon. At the time of this recording, patch Luna Egg will end in 2 weeks. So yeah, in a few more days, we will have live stream reaction part 2, which I will probably post that first before posting before this one in public, which is weird, but I'll talk more about that. Anyway, I'll talk more about that when I react to the live stream reaction part 2. Moving on, the banner, the wallpaper, yes. So about this story quest, this world quest, I think I will do this later. I don't know when, but probably next patch. If I can do this, this patch I will, but if not, then probably next patch before I do the Archon quest for Senesnaya. We shall see. Unless it's not a requirement. I don't think it's a requirement for Senesnaya. I don't know, maybe it is. I don't think so. It is very spare thing. Moving on, oh, we have Kanoin Heizo, a birthday 1 day ago. Whew, finally, wrap up with my favorite Mora tape case. Okay, another case down. Let's sit down, have some snack, and read a bit of this novel together. The case of this novel is quite interesting, though the logic is a bit flimsy in place. You wondering why I left the evidence here? Haha. Obviously, to lure out that theft lurking in the shadow. Look like it hasn't realized it been exposed. Oh, the tape is the whistle. Look like it hasn't been realized it been exposed yet. Play along with me and let it give itself away. Oh, the Mora is the, yeah, I know, whistle theft. And this, I think this is the one. Yes, that's it. That's for all of the market. Basically, only character birthday and some of, yeah, it's not really a spoiler. There actually a few posts, a few video. Basically, I think that I will watch in part 1 of Slash Daya 7.0. So anyway, that's all for that segment. Now, let's do what I said. Let's read the actual in-game mail from each of them, starting from Barbara. Look at this mail. What's this? Where's Barbara? Whoa, what's this? Whoa, I don't even know. Yeah, this is from the event. I forgot to have, yeah. Barbara, spicy food. I finally got to have dinner with my family over the, yes, finally. Well, except for the mother, I guess. So that doesn't happen very often, so I volunteered to make one of my favorite dishes for them, but after only a few bites, father and my sister put down their knife and fork. Okay, they smiled at me, but I could tell they were trying their best. Maybe it was a little too spicy. Are you have impression from Shangling? I know everyone has different tastes, and I never want them to eat something they don't like. Still, I really want to share something I love with the people. Yes, I forgot about this. Yes, Barbara, actually, if you, yeah, I forgot about this. If you do a hangout event with Barbara, Barbara like spicy drink. Yes, spicy drink. What? Anyway, I understand spicy food, but she put, I think, a Julian chili thing inside of her drink. I remember that. Hangout. Anyway, still I really want to share something I love with the people I love most, so it's hard not to feel a bit disappointed. Ooh, Barbara. I wonder if there's spicy dish that even people who aren't used to spicy food could enjoy the first time they try it. Sometimes something gentle enough for a beginner maybe. I think I will ask some friends from other nations for advice. Yes, Xiangling could be. Oh yes, maybe besides Xiangling, I think I have one. Oh, I did that one traveler note anecdote with Xiangling, Hu Tao, and um, what her name again? Not Millie. I forgot her name. The one with the glasses, from Parfumer from Fontaine. I don't have her, so that's why I forgot. And I only see her once during her own story quest. That's why I don't really remember her name. What her name again? But basically, yes, the Parfumer. Maybe the chili parfum or something, you know. Anyway, if you have any suggestion, please tell me when we have time. Thank you. I do have time. What's this? Spicy stew. Barbara specialty. And also Windrest flower from new area. Speaking of flower, parfum. So again, I forgot her name. Not Millie, what her name? Okay, the anecdote I also recorded in one of the playthrough as well. So with Xiang Li and Hu Tao talking about that claim, or maybe I will claim it later because I wanna scroll down again. So the next one after that was Kujo's cafe first, yes. Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? What do you say? What do you think about Merak being able to go out and get coffee for me? That's pretty neat, isn't it? Recently, during its free time, it has gone out on occasion to wander on the street. Wait, Merak on its own, moving on the street? What? And after what happened? Everyone is a lot closer, and so they quite friendly to Merak. It's a good thing, of course, otherwise I will be so worried about it running into dangers. But I never expect it to bring back fruit and vegetable this time. Like, why on earth? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I was so worried. I said that so secretly follow it to find out. Then, to my surprise, I saw everyone asking it to bring back the thing they mean to take to me personally. Mr. Cyrus, Miss Katayum. Katayum is the one, yes, from that House of Diana, which I remember now. The friend, the roommate of Nefer, the vendor of the Esther Street. It seemed they were all just too lazy to make a trip themselves. In the end, Merak brought back a book, a few tomatoes, and a large container of soup and a bag of snack. That's really convenient, right? But why is it that I can help but feel like something isn't quite right here? That's true. They don't. Maybe we should talk with them. Delicious samosa, which is not really. This one is the specialty. The endeavor. Okay, like that one. The tomato. She also gave me tomato. Accept. I forgot. I will claim that later. Kujusara. Change. Eternity. Change. Let's see. We haven't seen Inazuma for a while. Again, Kujusara and where's Sekano Hizo as well? The two of them will talk about something, probably about Inazuma. In reviewing our correspondence, I realized this is exactly my fifth letter to you, which I haven't read the other four. 5. It's a number that is neither a rush nor tedious. It is a number that is balanced and reliable. It's a number. It's a mirror of current state of Inazuma. What do you mean 5? Where steady progress is being made in every area of life. I remember about Sangonomiya thing back then. I think it was whose mail was that? Not Sangonomiya. Not. I don't think it's Kokomi. It's that. Anyway. And I could not help but reflect on my own conduct. While strict adherence to military discipline remained my absolute duty, I may have become overly rigid in my personal interaction. Therefore, I'm attempting to make a change. Oh, so it's your change. For instance, I have begun using verbal praise to commend my subordinate when they meet their training objective, though it initially started them into issuing repeat self-criticism. Troop morale has noticeably improved over the past few days. Kamaji also suggests I should, on my day off, learn to invite my friend over, rather than engrossing myself entirely in maintaining the statue of Okay, hold on, you still have those? Statue of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogoso, God of Thunder. Now that I have committed to this change, I naturally thought of you first. We have refreshment already prepared at my humble abode. There's no need for formality, just come whatever and knock down the door as an old friend would. We don't know where Sarah lives, by the way. I don't think so. Anyway, specialty of Sarah, faith eternal, faith change. We also have, okay, is it supposed to be something? And there's this Sakura Shrimp Cracker. Next, Hutao. A bill for a dear friend. Yeah, I think because, again, she cooked in the Twitter post, mentioned cooking. Had absolutely nothing to do yesterday, so what do I do? Spend the entire day sorting through bill. They were mostly run up by our dear consultant over at Syncue Kiosk, Liuli Papillion, and Baizu Guest House. Honestly, this feels rather interesting. It feels like I'm a mother cleaning up after her kid. You must know basically what I mean, right? After all, you're raising little Paimon of your own. So she struck me as a type who demand cold hard cash up from Paimon. Yes, Paimon. So to balance out the subtle difference between cash and credit, and to really clock in our bond as best friend, you truly had a brilliant idea. I'm sending bill your way too. Order place, one cake, destination, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for director who a birthday bash. Cost 1,000 more. Payment date to be determined. Well, what do you think? Open a genuine tab, write in your name. Do you feel a sudden heavy sense of responsibility washing over you? Or don't you dare skip out on the bill? Is it the bill? Guide to gold, and then, of course, specialty. Sorry, Haruna, I'm busy. So she doesn't talk about the one from the drip post, the whole ghosting. Anyway, moving on. A proper welcome. Sender. Let's see. I don't know if this is talk about the same thing, but hey, comrade, fine day for a fishing. I mean, a fine day for a little sparring, isn't it? If I wasn't so tied up with business, I'll be right there in front of you, ready to go a few rounds, no holding back, of course. As you know, thing within the Fatu has been rather eventful lately. What is waiting for me now isn't quite as simple as finding someone and dueling them with everything I got. Sometimes I find myself on the proverbial battlefield, even at the meeting table. It's not exactly my favorite kind of fight, but that is what makes it worth winning. Anyway, you know about me. Your next stop is next day, isn't it? Yes. Feeling ready for that? You have already crossed paths with most of the Harbinger by now. Exactly. But as far as your Fatui and acquaintance go, I was the first. What you say? I guess. So when you set foot in Snezhnaya, naturally the first old friend you come looking for should be me. And if anyone gives you trouble, you are more than welcome to mention my name. I will see it to you get a proper welcome, Comrado. And Tartaglia special fry sketch. Squid. Technically this is. Anyway, interesting. So yeah, we're gonna see. I don't know who the first character we're gonna see in Snezhnaya, and who. Again, we don't. Unlike last time, or maybe this quest that we're gonna do. This is permanent technically, even though this is summer event, just like last year, the one in the Natlan. And technically, I believe this is kind of this quest that we're gonna do here is similar to the one where we have what who was it? Not not you know. Why I forgot her name? I don't have her, so I forgot her name. Ineva. It's like Ineva story quest. I think this one probably connected this with Snezhnaya next patch. Maybe we will see. My accomplice. Now this might be a little forward, but you set eye on this letter, which means you know my accomplice. I don't even read the letter yet. Anyway, relax. My only crime was wanting one perfect day without cash file getting in the way. And so I decided to make a clean getaway from a commission. from the commission. If that ever diligent general asks, she will find my statement on the dashboard, surveying terrain beyond the city with a traveler all day. Okay, where are you? Now for this scheme to stay perfectly airtight, I will need a little cooperation from a famous traveler, just enough to make sure our testimony line up. Fortunately, I already taken care of the rest. The meeting place will be breezy port on a Biako plain, with excellent scenery and not a hidden lookout in sight. And since every good accomplice deserves a little compensation, I have read some delicious snack as your hush money. Well, will you come, my accomplice? But don't take too long, or they might be dragging me back to my taste by then. The only true, and also hush money, tempura, and taiyaki. Just claim all now because I get everything. Oh, I have pretty much gem from something. So yeah, that's all for in-game mail. Ooh, almost an hour. So I guess we will do the weekly thing in part 3. So let's end this video with achievement reading. My note. Let's do my note first, actually.
そろそろ
So I
お
have
茶
a
会
few
でも
note
開
that
こ
I
うか
write
しら
down between this and
み
last
んな
time
空い
I
ている
read
といい
my
んだ
note,
けど
which
な
is part 2 of Luna 7. Let's see. My note. So open my note. So the first note I write down that I haven't scratched was artifact read. Yes, we're gonna do artifact reading. Probably next video, because it's been almost an hour. So moving on, my next note is, what is this? Blue of the, oh, this is something that I already done. I talked about this before. I forgot to scratch this out. The color of emptiness, the tattling heart. Yes, team ring. I'll talk about this last time in the beginning of Gacha animation update. That's part of the thing that I want they to do. Make old compass. That's also something I need to do. This is something that I already done. Why am I haven't scratched this note? I forgot to do that, I guess. Wind beneath the, yep, forest boar. There's another quest.
音楽は好きよ。いろいろな
Sandrone
楽器を独学で
bread.
学んでき
Oh,
たの。
this is something that I.
何その顔。
So I
信じ
realized
てない
something
わ
with
ね。
Sandrone. Let's move to. So if you. Other character is living as in they breathe. For
また
example,
あ
let's
いつが
go
雪の
Miko. Well, not here, I guess. Let's move to the more cold area. I don't remember, but if I remember, I check. I don't know when I checked it. I thought it was Dragon Spine. Well, ignore my note. I think I was mistaken. Right, Sandrone? Let's ignore that one. What do you mean, Sandrone bread? Why did I say that? I thought it was something to do with the bread. Okay, next one is interesting. Dottore Weekly. So when I start the weekly, when I finish the Act 10, I said, where the weekly for Dottore gonna be? And it was actually close to the actual Irmin Sul area, which is this. So we have the Irmin Sul leftover after the burn. And when I first time here, there is some dialogue. Paimon says something, but it's not anymore. I don't know. Maybe I should talk with someone or some. I don't know who I should talk to. But yes, this is the Irmin Sul area. I didn't know it was over here. If I go to. Actually, if I go to this hill, can I show the Irmin Sul base? The tree is quite smaller. Wait, what about this one? What is this? If that is Irmin Sul, this one is something else. I don't know. I thought the tree should bigger, but I guess not. Again, I don't know. But yeah, this is just one thing that I realized. And speaking of Dottore, I forgot to do this last time. So yes, we got something when we fight Dottore. And finally, since I'm done with the quest, I can read. Wait, what? It was. Did they join together? You remember, right? We have 3 of these. And now somehow I have 1. I guess I get the second one. So I have 1 and 3rd the last time I checked this in my before I start Arc Conquest Arc 9 and Arc 10. I said I will read that later. And somehow I think I got the second one during my daily sometime, which I don't remember when. And somehow now it become. They join together, I guess, because I don't see the other one. Is it here? Where is it? It's supposed to be quest item, right? Yeah, it's a quest item. This is the one. Okay, I didn't check. I didn't read the other one because I thought we have 1, 2, 3. Well, maybe it's combined and the reading is the same. I think we can read as well, but I didn't read the first and the third one at the time. And then after I get 2, I guess it's combined. Anyway, let's read. What is this? Experiment report experimental subject, acute toxicity test, specimen male, 34 years old. I will just skimming this. Obese, high dose oral injection, male, 20. What? Okay. What did you do with this character? Specimen T plus 2, 3 plus crusted. Is it just talking about his experiment? Let's see if I can see someone I know. Specimen 5 is no name. Zantic. Specimen record for sample to advise name. Feofan. I heard the name Feofan. Wait a minute, Feofan is the real name of Pantalone. Feofan Sergejevic Fexel. Yeah, this subject is number 3. 20 years old, slim of build, has been fully oriented and multiple superficial injury, intra-abdominal hemorrhage. Okay, so he was once. Interesting. Yeah, Feofan is the real name of Pantalone Regrator. At least that one. I don't know the full name. I think at the end of Act 10, Zandik told us, I don't think that was the player. Should I call you Feofan or something? I don't remember which one is say that. Should say that. I mean, which one is say, should I call you? Is it Fantaloni who said that or Zandik? I don't know. Medical record 26 through and through gunshot. Okay, for 3 days. Spider is non compliant. It is bank clerk. Oh, this is Fofan as well. 6 years after. I think, yeah, he become a bank clerk. Bank clerk. Regrator. See, okay, this 4 years after that. Okay, this about Regrator, I guess. No, allergies, surgery, regular, good. So what is this purpose of filling this type of procedure document? May I have not seen it yet? Yannick, another. I think this is the same. It's whole thing is Regrator at this point. Stable observation period 3 years. Prolonged half-life. It is the whole thing about age 56 years. Vision, allergy, history, blah blah blah. 72 years. Is this still him? Because fighting time require a stronger mind. This time. Wait a minute. A clinical data obtained from the autopsy of Jandik. Wait, is this Jandik? Okay, I don't know. Is this? I don't know which one. It could be one of the segment, I guess. Investigator 35. 35 as in the year 35 and 25 is as. Oh. Oh. From this onward, we have multiple segment. This is 25 years old Zandik. I think this one is investigator Zandik. This one is 35 years old Zandik. Yeah, this is the thing we saw. 103. Wait, how did Fantalone related to this whole thing then? This is 45 years old Zandik. Which took place 31 years after, which, so I don't know the timing. I mean, at the time of that recording, at the time of the other experiment or medical record, the other Jandik was different age as well. Anyway, 175 pneumonia, smoker of years of okay, 220 In fact, it's 18. That's a new. Okay, still about smoker. 220. What? That's 1 years after. So sometimes they said investigation, experiment, sometimes medical record. I don't know the difference. Are you saying Feofan? So Xander experimenting on his own segment and then apply that to Regrator, the result, to make Regrator live longer? I don't know. I don't know. They are medical record and they are experiment, so it's different thing. Details of this. Maybe I should read. Pantalone. It is. It's the connected between Pantalone and. Yeah, this is just the more basically the more important, the more detail of that video, that cutscene we saw with between Pantalone and Dottore. Poisoning? Who poisoning? I mean, due to current project commitment. Okay, I need to 400 years. Is this Pantalone? The one with experiment probably. I don't know. The one with medical record. I think Pantalone. Maybe it's the same thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this whole thing is Pantalone. Basically, yes, to make his life longer. 400 years. Elixir of immortality on the brain organ. 1 hour, 30 minutes. Subject regain consciousness. Let's say every single segment, 6 of them, I guess. Multi-user, blah blah, handspot. Let's see. Oh, I see. The 3 page is basically they join. Okay, they combine the note. Oh, this one is dialogue. My note missing. Did one of you take it? Was it a fairy one? Or what is your actor? Look, but it's of them. But did you know it was what does the good luck is not with a black cover? Which one is the Fatu? Which one is the Tore we fight? I don't know. You're not complaining about Aranara for it. Aranara. I mean, the 8-year-old Yannick probably able to see Aranara. This is interesting because how old is Yannick? I thought Yannick is not that old. I guess he is. I just don't remember that. Anyway, what's so funny? You're being. Are saying you adorable? What the matter with you? Why are you so quiet out there? Well, the couple has to pick each other. Oh, there's someone with the actual name Zandik. Is it the real one? Why so quiet out there? I mean, the original Zandik. Why'd you do that? Because it looks so childish. Did you always say don't about the Harbinger gathering? What the difference? If you receive it, maybe we all do it too. What? Did you all share the memory? I don't guess. Would you do it? I'm not saying it. I was saying because I have report what. How about I just give you a day off since I don't want to didn't have it anyway. Thanks, on. Are you really going? Did you lose a bet or something? Ever have to when you call out? Was maybe in my 40 when I started becoming more of a trumpet, and we lost our vision of that ache. It's not like I was okay, interesting. What is this dialogue between Zandik? I mean, what with Fantalone? He rejected my request. Hey, maybe it's an issue. How was the party? Meh, it was just a young girl transferred in from another branch. I'm sure she's younger. Does she look like one? I never asked the question. Perhaps not, maybe. How old is Harsha now anyway? I never really keep track. Do you know the answer? To tell him this is total waste of time. What? I can be curious. How old is Haritsa? Who is the young girl? He's another branch. Is this random girl? I don't know. Oh, that's Colombina. Maybe. I don't know. It's different. I mean, we have space here, so it's probably different dialogue. Madame Columbina, Miss Columbina, just call her by her name. She feels so approachable, person, don't you? She looked like she could do a bit of docking because starving and mile away from anything that goes on. Let's say don't know that everything could be. She one of the sarcastic looking into this. Yes. This affair is simply the affair itself. Okay. We have this name Zandik. So who is this Zandik? Is it the original one? Because again, the original one technically die. So I don't know which one is this. Because again, they all every single one of these grow old, right? I don't think the segments stay in the same age forever unless it is. Then this original Zandik also stay in the same age. I don't know how old the original one. I assume it's original because the name is Zandik. And the original one probably the one who aged. I don't know. A report from Sondorni just come in, leave it. I will never read no real detail. My theory is all behind the time, and she not exactly pioneering in her research idea either. If you ask me, I've been more nursing than her science. I'm talking about her personality, I suppose that's fair. No, her body, I guess. Alain thing. Who won that this shift today? I still don't know. I need to give it a supplier. Yeah, I don't know that about me. Is it you so cocky when you know that. You need offer this. Lottery is supportive, but also letting things stay well. That makes sense. Oh, by the way, I remember to attend that meeting called Capitano mentioned. And then that's all the end of that dialogue. Moving on to the next dialogue. Which one of you earlier? See, they doesn't know about, so they don't really know each other mind. It's not like everyone it's not basically it's not hive mind. It's Dottore if is at its own thing. They have their own mind and their own, only if they share then they will know, the other will know. Only if they share. So if they didn't share, never know. Anyway, I know the rooster and he said, did you just have your meal a few moments ago? Oh, wait a minute. Are you saying the other people doesn't know that they have multiple Zandik? It's interesting because this is 35 and 25, which is technically 10 years apart, but at that age, you don't really have any different normally compared to egg and 18 and maybe 45. The just time I had noticed something wasn't quite right too, but he didn't say anything. Maybe he was surprised. Interesting because again, the other Harbinger doesn't know about this Zandik segmented thing. I guess. I mean, maybe Jester probably no. Especially if you can tell whole lot of me apart. There's only one me. Zandik's the main and not the segment. The main doesn't count. He doesn't count, huh? If you ask me, neither you or are truly me. So yeah, main is the original one. And Zandik is the main one, which I believe in the cutscene, the one who died by other segment. I think. Oh, the main just died and the body is still fresh. Ah, see, I need to all hand on deck. We need to prepare for autopsy and start recording now. I'll be recording, but do you have a special that it's all honestly our style like of imagining in this battle? You really not feel sorry for Zandik. You are the one who closest to him. Oh, 65 is the one that create first. So yeah, this thing is age. Every single Zandik is aging over time. Of course, I feel sorry for Zandik. Am I not Zandik himself? You're right. I feel the same way. This is the time for us to show some emotion for ourselves. We should be able to develop a drug. I wonder how do you think if you have a clone of your own, the thing on their self, like which one is you? Remind me of Soma. Remember Soma? If you know Soma, you understand the ending. It's kind of interesting of that game, Soma. Interesting. An overwhelming sense of ability. Oh, this one is different. What's this? Okay, this one is a letter. The true Marrow, so you cannot find a source of Irminshu, digit taking the form of digitalized memory. digital. Anyway. Okay. 25 years old me. So who is me? This the one who say who the one who read this? Piero explained details. False sky. To me, the revelation of false sky is a little. I have no use for it. Not while my hands are full of our more pressing research. That being said, the beyond is crucial for that. Well, have you seen the world beyond the sky? Guess not, because you die, haha. Unless you didn't. I record detail and told Piero what Frank did. That is a good picture. When is this? I don't know when this took place, but these people is already part of the VIII. Piero, the Jester, Pantalone, Regrator, and also Pulcinella, the Rooster as well, is here. Okay. Is this? Actually, I don't know. My return from Sumeru when I lost me. Oh, this is after the event with, yeah, the two gnosis I secure are bound to please the Sarisa. This is after the Sumeru 4 years ago, our conquest. Zapol cripple encounters Sandrone and Columbina to the apocalypsing in each other companions if maintain the son of the Pacific. Our first step Saturday let out a sharp scope weapon in the battle. Also important that I give given certain secret or I given certain nature as a open objection comment to serve as little more than decorative face at while the other figure were not intended values. Even the last locality was once moved by the secret Piero hold. What secret? Oh, the for descender. Yes, the descender thing. Have come to Teyvat, and the third was erased for violating the one rule. What? What did the third do? The one who had I remember I reading that hymn of the far north. We learn about the name. Salarinen, I think, the one the third defender. Descender. The one that called the winter day, the one who come on the winter day or something. Anyway, what rule? What rule? What did I didn't do yet that the third descender do? And technically, the third descender was the one who become, the remain become the gnosis. Is to the method of that. Erasure remain a mystery. Okay. As for the other three, I need only to utter their number for her to understand immediately. I only need to utter their number. We know the first one. I mean, Panes. The second one is the one who betrayed the angel. No, alongside the angel who betrayed Salaritonen, I think the name of the apostle of the Voyager thing. Apostle of the star or something. I forgot the name. And the fourth one is me, the MC that you choose, the sibling that you choose. Anyway, actually, September with the fourth sender. Yes, exactly. A friend of mine believe that my selfishness is not. Who is your friend? I mean, maybe Regator. He did. Yes, splitting the soul. Okay, so we talk about the thing. Transfer to issue digitalization. That's something. Yeah. What is that digitalization? I mean, that's basically what he did in the Minister. The one we fight is the digitalized version of Dottore. Lane, one half of my soul entered the ley line through death. while the remaining half is injected as pure data. Oh, so the Dottore we saw at the end is the combination of Dottore that die at the end of Act 4, I mean at the end of Act 8 in Luna 4, and the one that injected by Regrator? What? Okay, okay. The promotion in the past, it was possible for me as a manner, memory. So basically, this is just proof the idea of soul. Soul exists in Teyvat. Well, technically memory, so I don't know, I guess the people who die, their soul, I guess, or memory. Is that the same thing? Soul is memory? I don't know. Just consider that one, that, oh, this one is different. Letter, just like the first one. You could define alternately. Okay, okay, what is this? Who is this? How do you have time to write this? I mean, this is the one that we get from the tree Marrow, so basically Ermin's will self, but yeah, this is just tutorial. You got define, who is you? Who said this, by the way, this last sentence, this last paragraph, these two paragraph? Nahida? I don't know. Anyway, that's all for that reading. Finally, I read that. It's not really spoiling anything about this. In fact, it's just, well, technically it is. So thankfully, I read that after I done with the story instead of before. Next, yes, I say Haruka Tomatsu here. So basically, remember I talked about the VA of Haritsa before? Yes, I was wrong. It's not Chihara Minori. Whoever make a post about Chihara Minori there is it's actually Haruka Tomatsu, which is another famous VA. I know her role. I know her as Asuna from Sword Art Online. Also, if I remember, Morgiana from Magi. Yes, Magi. I want to watch that again. As well as who else? Yes, Persona 5, Haru, and many more. And she also technically a singer, just like Chiara Minori. So I believe we will have singing sequence for Saritsa. Somehow, I don't know. Moving on. That's it. That's all my note. Finally, I'm done with my note. So, because as you can see the time, should I continue? I have another thing I wanna do though. I guess we will split this part 2. Technically, so part 3 will also, part 3 will also continue talking. If I finish part 3 before an hour, I will start the story in part 3. So yeah, we have more thing to say about achievement, relic reading, and weekly. We will do weekly in next video, I guess. So yeah, that's all for this video. Until next time. Bye!